Bitcoin surged past $121,500, marking a 28% gain for the year. It's a bullish breakout following 48 hours of sideways chop, during which short-term indicators cooled off. What sparked this rally? One major factor: President Trump's 30% tariff announcement on the EU and Mexico, starting August 1st. Markets reacted immediately, and Bitcoin, often seen as a hedge against global uncertainty, benefited big time. But it's not all green candles just yet. This week, the spotlight shifts to U.S. inflation data. Economists expect June's CPI to rise by 0.25%, with annualized inflation hitting 2.6%. Core CPI is expected at 3%. Warning: why does this matter? Because if inflation surprises to the upside, it could delay Fed rate cuts, which could spook investors and risk a short-term pullback in risk assets like Bitcoin. Still, even if we see temporary dips, the strong momentum in institutional adoption, ETF inflows, and U.S. regulatory clarity are helping limit downside risk. Now let's get into the technical picture. According to John Glover, CEO of Ledn, the recent breakout confirms that Bitcoin completed its wave, the second, pullback at $96,000 in late June, and is now in a fresh impulsive wave upward, Wave 5. His updated forecast? Bitcoin hitting $136,000 before year-end, rather than Q1 2026 as he previously expected. Here's why that matters. Breaking ADH confirms bullish market structure. Wave 5 is usually explosive, and if ETF demand and macro tailwinds hold, the momentum could accelerate. Possible scenarios: bullish scenario, BTC consolidates above $120,000, CPI comes in cool, and we ride momentum to $130,000 plus by September. Balance scale neutral scenario, inflation ticks up, BTC briefly dips to $112,000 to $115,000 before resuming uptrend. Bearish case, low probability inflation spikes or Fed becomes hawkish, BTC revisits $105,000 or even $96,000, the previous local bottom. So what's the bottom line? Bitcoin's breakout above $121,000 isn't just a pump. It's backed by macro shifts, strong adoption, and technical confirmation. If inflation doesn't derail the rally, we could see Bitcoin hitting $130,000 to $136,000 way sooner than expected. But keep your eyes on this week's data, because any surprises could cause short-term volatility. What do you think? Will BTC hit $136,000 before the end of the year? Or is this a